how to create a newsletter on Squarespace. Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can create a newsletter on Squarespace. So let's get started. To create a newsletter, you gotta create a subscription newsletter form so that people can type down their email and then they can subscribe to your newsletter for you to send all of the updates to them. First of all, you gotta go and open your website that you have created or the template that you're using in order to create a website on Squarespace. And here at the top left, you'll be able to see an option of edit. So just click on edit. So once you click on that, you'll be redirected to the edit section, and here you can edit your template. So over here, after every edit thing, you'll be able to see an option that says add section. So you can just click on add section, and here there are various things that you can add. There are testimonial, services, events. But what you gotta add is a contact form. So you can search for contact among the list. So over here you can see there is contact, so you can just click on that. And here you can see there are various templates for you to choose from. You can even change the layout of the templates for your own preference. You can make them 3 or 2 and even just a single. So you can just select one template. So for example, among this list, I'm gonna select something like that contains an email and or name or a message, kind of like just a simple form. So I'm just gonna select this one. You can edit it later, you can just edit the stuff. So don't really worry what's written in the template. So you can just click on this text box and then you can erase this heading. For example, I'm just going to erase this and write something like, newsletter subscription. So I'm just going to type in newsletter subscription because this is basically how my audience will, subscribe to my newsletter. And over here, I'm going to type down a description, something like subscribe to our newsletter to get updates about anything like about the latest menu or something like latest new dishes. Okay, so introduced. Okay, so now you can see that this is a basic description. I'm just not gonna write any big description for demonstration purpose. And now over here you can see that there is the form, and here is first name, last name, email, and message. Now you can edit this if you don't really want first name and last name, you just want the people email, because typically in newsletter you only require their email. So you can click on form and then you can click on this pencil icon over here, that is the edit option, and you'll be able to see something like this. So you can change the form name. I'm gonna type down form name something like newsletter subscription because it will make easier for me to navigate this. So I'm gonna type down newsletter subscription, and then you can see that over here the button text is sent. So I'm gonna change it to something like subscribe, because obviously people are subscribing to my newsletter. So here you're going to click on edit form fields, and you can if you don't want the name section, you can just remove that. So I don't really want people to be sending me any kind of messages, I just want their email. So you can just delete the specific field. Now you can see the name has been deleted, and then you can also delete the section of message. And if you wish to add any other field, you can click on field. Now you can see that the email is required. In your form, if the email is not required, you can go and you can see that if I toggle this button off, the email is no longer required. But what's the use of even creating a subscribe newsletter option if the email is not there? So that's why you're going to make it required. And then you can also make the email sign up that which allows the people to sign up for news and updates. So you can just enable them. And then you can also select send confirmation email. Now you can also edit the confirmation email by coming over here. So you can just click on save and continue, and then you can get going and just customize your confirmation email. So we'll get to that shortly. You can just click on save and continue, and after that you'll be redirected to this email campaign section where you can just edit your confirmation email. We'll get to that shortly. So before, I'm just gonna let you get done with the this section over here. So for example, we're just going to come back to our form, and you can see that the newsletter subscription form is over here. So let's just click on edit once again so I can tell you about other stuff. Now here is post, submit, and stuff like storage and design. Now you can change the form design according to your own choice. Like you can see that if you want a field like this, so you can just edit that. or you can even make it something like the bubble kind of. So you can just click on that, and you can do it according to your own, totally your own choice. And after that, you can also change the position of the button, like if you want that to be the left margin, right margin, or center, and you can even enable the light box. So what basically it does is that whenever you click on the button open form, after that the form will be opened. But however, I don't want people to be clicking on a button in order to open form. I just want the form to be opened itself. So here you can just click on save, and after that the changes will be saved, and once done you can just see that the form has been updated. Now if you want to edit it further, you can just click on the form and just change whatever you want to, and if not, you're good to go. You can just click on exit. So now I'm just going to click on, I just want to tell you another stuff, that you can click on edit and you can click on post submit, and you can see that whenever a person subscribes to the newsletter, you can either display any sort of message in front of them. For example, when I want that whenever someone subscribed to my newsletter, I want a message to be displayed in front of them that would say something like, thank you for subscribing to the newsletter. So I'm just going to type down, thank you for subscribing to our newsletter. Now whenever a person will type down their email and click on subscribe button, this particular message will be displayed in front of them. You can customize the message, making it bold, italic, underlined, or even change their colors or something. You can also change the font. So you can change the alignment and positions, so that just depends on you, however you like the message. And there's also another option of redirecting, like whenever you click on subscribe, whenever a person click on subscribe, you can type down the URL and they will be redirected to another URL. So you can also type down the email over here. So let us now go and edit our confirmation email. So for that, you can just go back. You can either go from here, or I'll tell you another way to go. So you can just click on exit, and over here you can select an option of marketing. So you got to find that option, but before that, let us see our form review. And now you can see that the form is over here. It is working. Whenever you click on subscribe, you type down your email and click on subscribe, you'll be able to see that a confirmation message has been displayed. But over here, I didn't write down my email, that's why it's written email is required. So over here you got to click on marketing, and then you got to click on email campaign. So once you click on email campaign, you will be redirected to another interface that will look something like this. Now here in checklist to start sending, you got to click on any of these. So I'm going to click on select an email template, because this will be the sort of email that a person would receive after subscribing to your newsletter. So now whenever they type down that email and click on subscribe, they'll get this particular template or this particular confirmatory email to their email account. So over here, I'm going to select this template. So you can just click on use this template, and once you do that, you'll be redirected to an interface that will look something like this. So the way you just customized your newsletter form, you can just customize this confirmation email as well. So you can just click on that and edit anything you want. For example, I'm going to edit this Cosmo Bakery because it came with the template, and you can type down the name of your particular brand name, and after that you can also just edit other stuff. If you wish to add any other details, you can just click on that and type them. Now over here you can see that there is stuff like logo. You can also just enable a site logo and upload that. Now if you wish to change pictures, you can just click on replace over here, and then you can just click on manage images, and you can add a new image or even delete any existing image. So you can either upload file, select from library, or even browse. So once image thingy is done, you can head over to other stuff such as email. Now if you want any subject line for the email or email preview and other stuff, you can just edit that. Now there is button, and if you wish to change the padding or alignment of the button or even the appearance of the button, you can do that. So it's the same. You can just click on the particular object you wish to change, and then an edit section will appear, and then you can just edit that according to your choice. So over here, I'm just going to change the background a little bit for demonstration. So if you wish to change the background, you can just change it according to your own choice. Or you can even just erase all of this and create your own template from scratch. So I'm just going to select, a mobile version in order to see how this email would look in the mobile device, and then you can just go back. So that is basically how you can create a newsletter on Squarespace. So if you found this story helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tutorials. I'll see you in the next video.